All right, so I'm just gonna create a kind of a silly little thing to kind of get us in the mood for working with numbers here. This one's all gonna be about logic and just kind of taking things slow, right? So this game, basically, when the thing's clicked, I'm gonna ask a question, right? So I'm gonna ask, give me a number. Basically, what's gonna happen is if I get the number back and the number is greater than 10, I'm going to multiply it by 2. If the answer is smaller than 10, I'm going to multiply it by itself. Right? So let's break it into those two things. So if the answer is greater than 10, or if the answer is less than 10. Right? So let's see here. I'm going to need two of these. So if the answer is, that's it being bigger than 10, this is my answer being smaller than 10. Okay. So whenever I ask, the next, if I put this right underneath, it'll work like this, right? So I want, I got that number, right? If the answer is smaller than 10, what I want to do is I want to multiply it by itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a variable called new number. Awesome. So I want to set that new number to something. You see these little multiplication ones, this little in the operator, see this multiplication sign? So my new number is going to be, well, it was going to be answer times answer, right? So if I get 6, it should be 6 times 6, 36. So my new number will be 36. Every single time we do something, let's test it out, right? So if I say, give me a number, and I say 5, new number up in the top left should turn to 25, and it does. Perfect. Let's see if I put in 11. So hopefully new number doesn't turn into 121, right? And it doesn't, right? Because this was never made true. Answer wasn't less than 10. If it's greater than 10, what I want to have it do is I want to add 3 to it, let's say. So I'm going to set new number to, let's do answer plus 3. Okay, so give me a number. If I say 100, it should give me 103. If I say 4, I should get 16. Now we can have them say back that answer. We can have them say your new number is. Actually, what we want to do is we want to use this join button, and I want to do, so your new number is, and right here I'm going to put that new number. So it's going to join that message. So if I say, give me a number, and I say 7, it'll say your new number is 49, 7 squared. Awesome. There may come a time where you'll have to say, give me 2 numbers, right? So if you say, give me a number, and say then, and another. So if I run this one, give me a number and a number, I can't just say, like, say I want to just add those 2 numbers together, right? I couldn't just do answer plus answer, right? Let me just even try this. Let's set my new number to that answer plus that answer, and you guys can see what happens. If I do 5 and I do 10, it's going to set new number to 20, right? Because the most recent answer was 10, and so both of these are 10, right? So how do I store this piece of information while I gather this one? I'm going to have to do this. So I'm going to have to say, like, A, and I'm going to create a new variable called B, right? So after I get that first answer, I'm going to set A to that answer. And after I get that second number, I'm going to set B to that answer. So now this answer refers to the first question, this answer refers to the second question, and I'll have my A and B. So instead of adding the two answers together, all I have to do is add A plus B together. Okay, so let's try this again. Give me a number 5 and another 7. So 5 and 7 together make my new number 12. Works perfectly.